Hello everyone, and welcome to another Company of Heroes 2 replay cast. My name is ATR, and today we're going to have a 1v1 on Kholodny Ferma, the spring version. Our heroes today are going to be SageOfTheSix, playing for the Germans, and we have SturmTigerJamin, playing for the Soviets. Very good players here. SageOfTheSix, very well known, very high level player. I think he's already level 100 in the game. And I believe SturmTigerJamin is about 80-ish, 88 I think, by the time of this replay went out. But anyways, Kholodny Ferma, we all know that one, so let's talk about the build here. So SageOfTheSix went ahead and built his tier 1 right off the bat, but he also went ahead and got himself a second Pioneer. So both Pioneers are now in the field heading for the north. Nothing capped so far. It looks like the Pioneers are going to be going for the munitions point up in the north, and the other ones are going to be going for the fuel point right off the bat. MG42 being produced for SageOfTheSix first out of his tier 1. And for SturmTigerJamin, we do see that he went ahead and got 2 conscript squads right off the bat. No tiers, no tech, no nothing. Small engagement over here in the north. We do see both units rushing for the house, but the Pioneers managed to snatch it out of the way first. So the combat engineers are gonna be, well, just no, they're not actually going to be trying to cap. It does need to be decapped, so I suppose they don't have to stand in that area. They're going to go ahead and move over to the hay bales, get some green cover, start getting some shots on those Pioneers, getting some health damage. Combat engineers are currently lower on the health damage. They go ahead and jump back into the area to stop that cap. He wants to deny this munition points from SageOfTheSix as long as he can. Goes ahead and jumps back onto the heavy cover in the hail bale. So back and forth here. MG42 being run into the area to get the cap and set up. Gonna make that combat engineer retreat, and they retreat immediately before taking any shots. One burst goes out, takes a little bit of damage, but nothing big so far. Down in the south, we do see conscripts uraying into the center VP point. I don't think they're going to be uraying for the machine gun. Machine gun is being moved into position. It's going to go ahead and set up in this church, getting a vantage point into the enemy's territory. Conscripts go ahead and jump the wall and get into the house also to be able to stay in the area, I suppose. And they're going to be engaged by 2 MGs, 1 on each side for SageOfTheSix. Conscript squads on the south just going around camping, not being used in this engagement. Conscript squad in this house is going to last for a while. They're going to be able to endure a lot of fire from both MGs. So essentially locking down both MGs, I guess you could say. This one is shooting here. This one should be shooting, although it isn't. It's right there. I guess it doesn't have a line of sight yet. Interesting. Usually you see MG42 shooting to this other house, but regardless. Anyways, southern part of the map almost captured completely by SturmTigerJamin. We do see a Grenadier squad hitting the field for SageOfTheSix. Gonna go ahead and intercept this conscript squad. Grenadiers should be able to jump into this heavy cover if, you know, micro a little bit, but they don't manage to prevent the cap. They're just gonna fire at range and move into get the cap afterwards. Not a problem. We do see that the MG42 over here went ahead and packed up, went a little bit north. Didn't check anything, so it's going to go ahead and move back out. Conscript squad still being kept in this house, so it's going to be a little bit annoying for SageOfTheSix, though it does jump out. MG42 is not currently packed up, set up, so it's, yeah, goes ahead and sets up again in the yellow cover, getting an angle at the house, and it's going to start shooting again. No, packs up again because they jumped into the house. So, back and forth movement from both units. MG42 over here went ahead and jumped onto this house, cutting off the Soviet player from the front of his territory, but a flamethrower on a combat engineer should be able to deal with this MG42 quite effectively. It is currently being shot blocked by this hedge, so it can just go ahead and surprise it. MG42 gets retreated, so interesting movement there by both players. Back and forth, micro is quite interesting. Long distance fight between Grenadiers and Conscripts, both of them down 1 man, although this one is down to 3, down to 5, simply because of the squad sizes. So, interesting play, no major engagements, just back and forth at distance. We do see that the Conscripts are going to go ahead and throw a Molotov onto these Grenadiers. Grenadiers take the brunt of the damage. 2 of them are in the fire, they take health damage, 1 catches fire, runs off in a desperate attempt to put himself out and dies. So nice Molotov there, although they are going to go ahead and start capping the south again, getting that victory point and such. So very static type of play, I guess you could say here. 2 MGs are not going to be that mobile, but they are going to allow you to control a lot of territory. We do see that a scout car is being produced by SageOfTheSix. Likewise, we do see that 2 M3s are now on the field for SturmTiger, so that scout car is going to be quite effective, especially with that autocannon upgrade once it gets it. We do see that there is a flamethrower on one and a conscript squad on the other, so one for killing up close, one for damage on off range, I suppose. And there it goes. The flamethrower one is engaging this MG42. MG42 packs up and is going to run away because it cannot hope to deal on its own against that scout car. Scout car or armored car for SageOfTheSix is almost done with the upgrade on the autocannon and should be able to intercept this one right here. And there it goes. Autocannon kicks in and does not manage to get a shot in though. Conscript's moving up, probably gonna throw an AT nade if they get too close to the scout car, so scout car backs off wisely. Do see MG42 in the house taking shots at these conscripts that currently in this wrecked car. It's heavy cover. Interesting that I actually hadn't noticed this heavy cover here, but well, whatever. Pioneers with flamethrowers though managed to make them retreat, and we do see a conscript squad jumping into this house. Flamethrower should be able to deal with it quite effectively, but there is none on this side. MG42 is going to go ahead and set up probably around this heavy cover. Rifle nade goes into the house. Conscript dodges out of the way without any real issue, and they're going to jump back in, so let me step out for a second and then I'll jump in. Conscript squad over here is just guarding this exit from the base. They're not currently attempting to get this point. Engagement up north. Flamethrower moves in to try to get those conscripts out of the house. Going to be quite effective at doing that. And there they go. Flame them out. Jump out of the house before they take any real damage. And they decide to Ura up to the north. So very good movement of their units by both players, I gotta say. They are very adept at keeping them on the field as long as possible, not taking unnecessary losses, so quite interesting. We do see a Pack 40 being produced by SageOfTheSix, gonna be able to lock down some territories against those scout cars, and potentially surprise one if not careful. That is SturmTigerJamin. We do see a third scout car on the field for SturmTigerJamin. It's not currently garrisoned by anything, still conscripts. Oh no, wait, that was a guard squad. So a guard squad is now on the field, so we do see that he selected the combined arms one with the hit the dirt and guard rifle. That's going to be quite effective against that armored car, or scout car for the German player. Scout car taking some shots onto the conscripts in the church, going to get engaged by the scout car with the guard's rifle on them. Has to be careful though with this scout car because it does a lot of damage also, but takes a lot of damage, and there it goes. Down to half health, and there it goes. Gets killed immediately by that Pack 40. Guard's rifle still on the field, buttoning down that scout car. Might be able to get the kill on it. These conscripts are moving into position to throw an 18-8 potentially. And do they? Maybe he doesn't have. He's just fronting that he does. And nope, man. Just to get the retreat on that. MG42 in this house. Quite successful at defending the scout car. So scout car is going to retreat, probably get repaired a little bit before it continues. Flamethrower, half-tracks, or scout cars are doing quite a number on this gun. Going to go ahead and decrew it. So that is unfortunate. Other scout car decided to go over there to the south. Being used to cap. This one as well is being used to cap. The guard's rifle decided to jump into the house. So very strong position here. The scout car got taken out. Wanted to move into position to take out this other scout car, but the guard's rifle with their PTRSs manages to destroy it. Interesting move here. Very nice move though. Guard's rifle decided to open fire on that Pack 40. Gonna go ahead and destroy it, denying SageOfTheSix from simply going ahead and recruit it. Very nice option because he doesn't have any conscripts nearby, and it's very close to the base for SageOfTheSix. So very intelligent play by both players here, I gotta say. We do see a tier 3 being produced by SageOfTheSix. We'll see what he comes out with that. Maybe a Flak Panzer, maybe Panzer IV. I don't know. We'll see. Engagement over here. Conscripts go ahead and throw a Molotov onto the fence, but the Grenadiers a little bit behind that, so they don't take damage from that, but they are in the open, so they take more damage. Flamethrower scout car is going to go ahead and pursue these squats potentially. Is he? No? Could have been used for that, but I guess he didn't want to risk getting it killed. He is chasing now, though, but a little bit too far away now to be effective. Going to go ahead and work on that fuel depot, or fuel cache. Conscripts in the car taking nice shots at these Pioneers. Pioneers down to 2 men. They're going to go ahead and retreat. There is a MG42 decrewed here that could potentially be taken. I'm not sure if he's going to go ahead and choose to do that. He could potentially, though, start shooting this MG42 also with the PTRSs on those guards rifle and destroy it to deny it if he's not going to, you know, cap it himself. But very interesting. Very nice play by SturmTigerJamin. We do see that a Stug is being produced by SageOfTheSix. Very interesting choice. Quite a nice choice considering that there's no armor on the field right now for SturmTigerJamin. We do see that his Tier 3 is also being produced, so no Su-85s, at least not anytime soon. We could see a T-34, which could potentially get the upper hand on the Stug. Or maybe T-70s, which, well, wouldn't get the upper hand on the Stug. I mean, I suppose they could eventually, but I doubt they'll ever be in a situation. Ooh, nice shot by that Stug. Manages to take out that scout car with the flamethrower. Flamethrower actually is on the ground, so could potentially get picked up. However, though, in return, the guards rifle execute that Pioneer squad, so one flamethrower down for SageOfTheSix. So SageOfTheSix only has a Stug, 2 MGs, and a Grenadier on the field. Grenadiers are already upgraded with that LMG-42, so they will not be able to pick up that flamethrower. But, well, anything else that gets produced can actually pick up that flamethrower and be relatively effective with it. Stug goes ahead and flanks, I guess, the center point instead of going head on until those guard rifle decides to move around. PTRSs, though, taking shots at the Stug, they are going to do damage, and if not careful, they will eventually kill it. We do see that a T-34, apparently. Yeah, that's a T-34. Should see it around here. There it goes. T-34 is now on the field for SturmTigerJamin. T-34 is potentially very effective against the Stug. Obviously, the Stug is going to win on a one-on-one fight, you know, head-on. But the T-34 can always circle strafe it and get killed quite easily, actually. So, we do see SageOfTheSix using his limited infantry to move around. They are going to cap the north primarily. A second or new Grenadier squad now produced on the field. Going to go south. Going to get intercepted by these conscripts, but the conscripts are at very low health and no veterancy. There you go. 4-4. Grenadiers should be able to win this fight. So we'll see how it goes. No engagement up in the north just yet. Conscripts go ahead and hit the dirt, getting themselves yellow cover. Molotov goes in, damaging those Grenadiers, so they are actually going to win that fight. Manages to get the retreat on that. Pioneers with flamethrower upgraded, going to the center, probably going to jump into this house and do some damage with that flamethrower to these squats, at least for a little while. And there they go, they start flaming that. Up in the north, we do see that the T-34 is attacking that Stug. Stug takes a shot at the T-34, down to half health. Gets Panzerfaust in the butt, gets the damage engine, and that Stug should be able to deal with that quite handily. And there you go. Nice victory for SageOfTheSix. The guards rifle actually get retreated by the flamethrower on these guys, so very nice. Conscripts over here hitting the dirt, still defending this approach. A lot of fights all over the place. Conscript squad down to 1 man, decides to retreat. Is he going to make it out? The Stug is not going to turn around to shoot it, so they should be able to make it fine. Grenadiers up down to 2 man, but they should be able to make it out. We do see a... what is this? Stolen MG, apparently, by the Soviet player in that house. Going to go ahead and retreat. Yeah, it's an MG42. Guards rifle taking some shots at that Stug. Stug is about half health currently, so needs to be careful, but not that much to worry about. We do see a... what is this? Standard fuel cache. Okay, so fuel being produced in this center point. Gonna be helping out Sage of the Six to get some of his income back. He does currently have 23 as opposed to 35 by SturmTigerJamin. Not a lot being produced by other player right now. I guess they don't have enough resources just yet. MG42 in the center position, taking some shots at the Guards Rifle. Guards Rifle decides to retreat. MG42 that was stolen by the Soviet player, defending both approaches here. Grenadier is going to get suppressed and pinned down, and they should retreat. So yeah, very nice positioning. Panzer Grenadiers hitting the field for Sage of the Six. Going to be very effective against the conscripts. Conscripts did get upgraded with PPSHs, but down to 2 men are not going to be able to get out of there. Well, not going to be able to win that fight. They are going to be able to get out of there, though. Guards Rifle right around the hedge here. They might throw a nade. They do throw a nade through the hedge, and it doesn't do anything. Good attempt. Not really effective, though. You see the Stug going up against T-34. Takes a shot, does a little bit of damage. Not a lot, though. And another shot goes in, takes it about half health. Stug should be able to win this match if he can catch up to that T-34. T-34 is running away. One more shot goes in, brings it about to 20% health, but he's going to be able to get out of there. If the Stug continues to chase, he can get buttoned by these, and there they go. They're going to do some damage on their own. If the T-34 can get behind it, it's going to win, but... Oh, wait, that mine is SturmTiger, so not a problem there. Panzerfaust is going to go in on that T-34, and it manages to get the kill. Very nice kill by those Grenadiers. Got to be careful with those T-34s. They do have pretty much paper armor, so nice victory there for Sage of the Six. Unfortunate, he almost had the upper hand on that Stug. Stug needs repairs, though. He is down to still 50% health, so you want to be careful with that one. It already has VED1. VED1 is going to give him the Target Weak Point ability. Target Weak Point ability, it stuns the enemy vehicle. So it's a very nice ability to use, you know, can get you that extra shot or the upper hand on a vehicle, so very nice. Flamethrower still over here on the ground. I guess nobody has actually noticed it's there. Would be nice to see, I don't know, maybe Panzer Grenadiers with the Flamethrower. That'd be interesting. Anyways, up north we do see the Stug taking some shots at that MG42 that got stolen. MG42 down to 2 man. Stug, not the best against infantry, but, you know, MG42 can't really do anything against it. Nope, no damage over here. We'll see down here. We see that a DP light machine gun got dropped. Gonna get picked up by Pioneers. Doesn't want to risk losing it. Stug still taking some shots at that MG42. One of these days he'll probably kill it. Panzer Grenadiers capping the south. We do see another T-34 being produced by SturmTigerJamin. Again, can potentially get the upper hand on the Stug, but needs support. And we do see a Panzer IV now on the field for Sage of the Six, so this T-34 is boned. Stug goes ahead and gets VED2, which gives him that those skirts, reducing damage. T-34 royally boned, and there it goes. Another skill for that Stug. Already up to 5 vehicles destroyed. Very nice, very effective Stug. It's nice to see players using more than just, you know, Panzer Force. You know, a lot of people say this one is underpowered. I would tend to agree, but situationally you can get it out on the field a lot faster, and in this situation where you don't see Su-85s, it's going to be, you know, way more effective. If you see Su-85s though, then it's essentially not worth it. Mines over here, you has to be careful with this Panzer IV though. Panzer IV is now going to take the brunt of the assaults here, taking some shots from these Guards Rifle. Guards Rifle getting peppered by both tanks, but not a lot of damage. Neither of these tanks are designed as anti-infantry. Ooh, there's a mine right here. He's going to hit it with this Panzer IV. There, Panzer IV, damaged engine. It's heavy engine damage. Needs to start retreating on that. Get some repairs up. PTRSs are going to do some damage off at range. We do see a sniper on the field for SturmTigerJamin going up and hitting the field. A Guards Rifle is not going to go ahead and engage the Panzer IV. I guess he doesn't think he can get the kill. Grenadiers over here still getting pinned up by that pestering stolen MG42. Very annoying for Sage of the Six. Sage of the Six engaging up north. VED2 Guard Grenadiers against Vet 1 conscripts with PPS Sages. Sniper over here taking some shots at nothing, just capturing that point. PTRS is still going to town on that heavily engine damaged Panzer IV, bringing down the health quite considerably. It's already less than half health, so he needs to be careful with that one. Needs some pioneers there to repair. We do see that marked vehicle being used on this. No, wait, that was buttoning. Sorry, not marked vehicle. PTRS rifle starting to stack up on that damage. Panzer Grenadiers managed to get the retreat on those PTRSs, but another Guards rifle is coming up. These Panzer Grenadiers need to hold the line because otherwise Panzer IV is going to die. They are on top of the Guards rifle, doing a lot of damage. Grenade goes in. Ooh, down to one man. Needs to get that Panzer Grenadier out of there. And this Panzer IV is potentially boned. Let's see if he managed to do anything. One shot takes down two men, it looks like. PTRS is opening fire on the Panzer IV. Destroyed engine. Not going to get anywhere out of there. And one more volley should do the job. Main gun destroyed. Well, let's see what the next one do. Nope, nothing. Conscripts decide to pick up the flamethrower that was there. Very interesting. Very nice. 18-8 should be able to take care of it if he is very desperate in getting that kill. PTRS rifle not penetrating. Just get that 18-8 in there. You know you want to. Come on. Come on. Stug taking some shots at those conscripts. Smoke dying out. And there he goes. PTRS get that kill. Panzer IV lasted a long while, but unfortunately SageOfTheSix didn't have anything on the field to help fend off this assault. Conscripts over here with the flamethrower and PPSHs go ahead and just oora out of there. They're going to be kept on the field a little bit longer. Flamethrowers doing a number on these Guards rifle. Sniper right on top of everybody. Needs to be careful. There are Grenadiers with LMG-42 that could quite easily get that kill, although they are focusing on the Guards rifle currently. Panzer Grenadiers taking shots at those conscripts. Down to 3 men. Bundle goes in, but doesn't actually do anything. Down to 2. Down to 1. Is he going to be able to get out of there? No. One Guards rifle down. Very greedy play there. We do see that a light machine gun got dropped by the by the Guards rifle and gets picked up by these Grenadiers. So very heavily armed. They have a DP light machine gun and an LMG-42. So very very heavily anti-infantry Grenadiers there. Thankfully though, for SageOfTheSix, he does have his Stug fully repaired, Vet 2, so it's going to be quite hardy. Going to be able to deal with those T-34s quite effectively. Grenadiers up in the north getting engaged by that T-34. T-34 gets a Panzerfaust to the face, damages the engine. And this guy could potentially go after it, but it does get 18-8'd by those conscripts. Gonna have to go ahead and retreat. He does move it up, though, to get a kill on that fuel cache. One more shot, gets that kill. Is he gonna go ahead and take down the house? He is opening fire on those Guards rifle, but there are 2 Guards rifle squads here. Again, the PTRSs are going to do damage, not a lot, but, you know, over a sustained amount of time, they are going to eventually whittle you down. We do see that a Panzer IV is being produced for SageOfTheSix, so he's going to get his two tank combo back up. Going to be very effective. Just need to keep them supported and not, you know, leave them open. Honestly, it was that mine. If he hadn't hit that mine, it would have been a different story, but very nice mine usage from SturmTiger. There's another mine right here, which he needs to be careful with. Another mine up here, so very, very heavily mining, very effective mining, so very nice for SturmTigerJamin there. Guards rifle, conscripts, and even a sniper coming up here, engaging in the center against these Pioneers and Vet 3 Grenadiers. These Grenadiers are the ones that picked up the DP light machine guns, so those are going to be able to do a number on that, on those infantry. We do see that the T-34 is trying to circle strafe that that Stug, but the Stug does have the armored skirts given at Veterancy 2, so it's going to be able to take a lot more shots than normally would. And these, ooh, misfire on that ability. It does go in and manages to get that ram, but blows up in the process. PTRSs, though, doing quite a number on this Stug. could potentially get it out of there. It does have engine damage, but it's not heavy, so it shouldn't be stuck there completely. Panzer IV hits the field, starts opening on these bundled infantry. Gonna be very effective at that, or should be very effective. We do see that the Pioneers are repairing on the field, which is gonna take a lot of damage. Grenadiers take a bundle late to the phase, down to one man, needs to get out of there quite fast, and he manages to get out. Pioneers, though, go down in a ball of flame due to one of the flamethrowers catching fire. Panzer IV goes in to try to squish some of these conscripts, gets an 18-8 on the face. The conscripts are down to 3 men, though. They are running a little bit south, maybe trying to bait it into that mine, but down to 2 men, needs to get him out of there, though. Panzer IV still has that open gun, down to 1 man, but should be able to get out of there on retreat. Quite a heavy fight here in the middle, quite interesting. Very heavy fight by both sides. We do see some small movements up north. Panzer Grenadiers going around capping. MG42 having to retreat. Panzer IV still being used even though it has damaged engine. There is a mine right there. Needs to be careful. It is backing off, but should be able to dodge it. Just barely. Very careful, though. That would have potentially destroyed the engine there. We do see another Pioneer on the field. Another T-34 being produced. This Stug is being backed off. Needs to keep it on the field. Has been a lifesaver to have him on the field for SageOfTheSix. Panzer Grenadiers is going around capping. Conscripts fighting off range on the Grenadiers. Grenadiers just went ahead and backed off. The Vet 3 ones are moving out of the field now. They are very nice. I like this squad. Very heavily armored against infantry. Vet 3 gives them increased weapon accuracy, so very deadly squad. I hope he keeps it alive the entire game. And well, nothing going on right now. We do see a push in the middle now. Again, 2 guards rifled and a sniper backing it up. Very strong push there. An MG42 obviously could hold it. Nate going on top of the squad. Down to 1 man. Is he gonna make it out? Yeah, and he makes it out. Ooh. Very lucky Grenadier squad. Second Grenadier squad, no veterancy, but with an LMG42 is going to be able to help out here. Rifle Nate, ooh, nice. That's Mortar. Mortar, very effective. Brings them down to 1 man each. Quite heavy. I was saying, though, that Guards Rifle are a very good unit to use in conjunction with snipers. They have more armor than conscripts and are able to absorb more damage and take more shots up in the front while the sniper works and whittles away in the back. So, very interesting. Very interesting play, though, also for SturmTigerJamin. It's Tier 1 into Tier 3. Normally you see Tier 1 into Tier 4 to get those Su-85s. But, you know, it's an interesting play. Could eventually work out. Hasn't so far, I have to say, though. The Stug has been quite effective at stopping those T-34s. T-70 could potentially be used and, you know, be quite effective at harassing. But, well, that's not an option he's been going for. So, anyways, so we do see that the sniper is in the center point, trying to get a cap, but decides to back off. One burst from that Grenadier kills one of the snipers. Rifle Nate goes in to try to get the sniper, but he was already moved. Ooh, nice interception by those Panzer Grenadiers by SageOfTheSix. Execute that sniper on the retreat, so very nice movement. Panzer Grenadiers now at Vet 2, and that increases their armor. So they're going to be very hardy. T-34 trying to get a crush on these Panzer Grenadiers. Panzer Grenadiers have no native or automatic anti-tank weaponry. They can upgrade to Panzerschrecks, but that takes time and can only be done in your territory, so they don't have the Panzerfaust like the Grenadiers to do some damage. Stug goes ahead and starts chasing the T-34. Gonna get a shot on it first. Well, not first, but very risky play by SageOfTheSix. Backfired there. Ram goes in. T-34 over here is probably gonna get the kill on it, although it needs to stay on its ass. Although there is a Panzer IV moving into position, which could potentially get the kill on this other T-34, although the T-34 could also ram it, but he needs to move his all his units into position. Panzer IV command tank being called into the field. That's going to help out against the infantry and gonna provide some defensive bonuses. Stug down to less than 50% health. Very heavy damage. T-34 is still over here in the distance, taking some shots at that Stug. Stug down to about 30% health. Let's see if he actually manages to keep it alive. Looks unlikely though. T-34 is being unopposed over here. The the Grenadiers are threatening now the T-34, potentially with a Panzerfaust, but down to one man, needs to retreat. Is he going to be able to get him out of there? Command tank does hit the field and is going to take a couple shots at those guards rifles, but I don't think the Stug is going to make it. One more shot should do it, and there it goes. Quite unfortunate to see that Stug dead, but well, such is the way of things in war, right? Two Panzer IVs on the field, though. One of them is the command tank. Command tank, if I'm not mistaken, is way more effective at infantry, anti-infantry that is, than the standard Panzer IV. But does give a defensive bonus to units in your same sector if you have it. But oh well. T-34 over here that got disabled is gonna go ahead and die. It did get immobilized, which is quite fortunate for SageOfTheSix. Oh wait, never mind. That's the other way around. I was thinking the Ram. Never mind. Always gets immobilized when you take the kill. But anyways, T-34 down. So there's still one T-34 left on the field, but with two Panzer IVs, even though one is a command tank, that T-34 is going to be at the disadvantage. We do see that another T-34 is being produced by SturmTigerJamin. So a lot of T-34s hitting the field. Very interesting play. Very sacrificial type of play, I guess you could say. It is quite effective with those guard rifle combined, so it it's nice. I like it. Anyway, so not a lot of players on the field yet for well, SturmTigerJamin is quite on the back foot now. He does have his Bed 2 guards rifle. Bed 2 provides them weapon accuracy and durability, so that's gonna make them even tougher with that armor. Ooh, immobilization goes in on the Panzer IV. The command tank is still there. Well, a Ram went in, not immobilized. It still has its damaged engine, but it's gonna make it out of there. Panzer IV getting that defensive bonus in its territory because it's crossing the road. It's gonna get on the butt of that T-34 and gonna try to get that kill. And the guards rifle down to 2 men each, so they're gonna go ahead and back off. Both of them at bed 3 now, so that is very interesting. They're gonna get weapon damage, I believe, or I get confused between the between both tanks. But anyways, so. Command tank taking some shots at the T-34. He wants to get this immobilized one out of commission before it, gets repaired. It's a good choice. Has to be careful though that the other T-34 doesn't ram him. Smoke grenade goes. Smoke goes off in the middle here, preventing the T-34 from shooting at the command tank. But the command tank can't shoot at the immobilized T-34, even though it knows where it is. I suppose you could attack ground manually and, still shoot at it, but it's quite interesting. And there it goes. Finally manages to get the kill on that T-34. T-34 over here got, not the T-34, the Panzer IV still has engine damage. Should be able to move out of there, though. I don't know why he is keeping them there, but I suppose he wants to kill these guys first. Grenadiers are going to go with it. No, they're not going to go ahead and Panzerfaust. I would have assumed that, but, well, quite interesting. These Vet 3 ones should be able to support this tank quite effectively. They have that DP light machine gun and the... there we go. Finally, a Panzerfaust goes in on the T-34, making him less annoying. He is opening on these... Ooh, nice! All that infantry. Look at that damage by the command tank. Another shot goes in, brings him down to 2. Grenade goes on top of the... And he manages to retreat. Very nice. It's better to retreat than to lose that squad. It's Vet 3 and you want it on the field as long as possible. Guards rifle over here doing a number on this Panzer IV. Command tank does get taken out by the T-34 over here. This Panzer IV is going to die. And one more shot. There it goes. Actually gets abandoned. Needs to make sure that it either gets killed or recruit and then killed. Even though that is... a waste of manpower, but you don't want to let your enemy get a free Panzer IV. And yeah, there he goes. He decides to jump into that tank and get it killed once and for all. He did lose his entire Grenadier squad doing so, but personally, I think it's worth it because even though you suffer the manpower loss, that Panzer IV in the hands of the Soviet player would have been even more devastating. So, quite interesting play, very back and forth, a lot of engagements, very heavily engaged. There are no downtimes here between fights. Panzer Grenadiers throwing a bundle lane on top of the guard's rifle, goes in, does a lot of damage on the health, but only takes down one man, and they manage to retreat. And somebody quit. We do see that SageOfTheSix got the triple cap, so SturmTigerJamin was down to only 33 points left. He was probably going to be able to get the cap on this point and slow down the drain, but, well, one, he wasn't going to be able to get to this point. Right there, he had an MG, or bunker emplacement with an MG, which was going to, you know, deny him from getting there, at least. I mean, he could have gone around here, but, I mean, it was going to make it more difficult. And the northern one, I mean, that was open, I suppose. He could have gone and taken that, but he didn't currently have any infantry on the field to do so. I mean, he has his guards rifles, he has a conscript squad, but both of these were on the retreat. They were going to have to reinforce or just run out, and while they could have potentially stopped the drain, you know, getting this cap and getting this cap, it was only going to be temporary. You can see the difference in units. Only 3 squads for SturmTigerJamin, and 5, even though one is a mortar, I mean, that's still capable. You know, 5 squads plus a tank, you know, Panzer IV on the field for SageOfTheSix. So yeah, I mean, analyzing it, you can see why he threw the towel in. SturmTigerJamin, so very good play by both players. SageOfTheSix was amazing. SturmTigerJamin was very interesting on his play. A lot of T-34s just being thrown non-stop at the German armor. Getting some kills. They actually got the upper hand, I have to say, here, but I guess it was a little bit too late. The manpower drain, I mean, not the manpower, the victory point drain was just too much, and the match was lost. So, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the game. If you have any positive or negative remarks, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. If you have any replays you want to send them to me. I will put the email in the description below. My tongue is eventually not going to be tied while talking, but, well, hopefully that'll happen in the next game. But anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next time.